Hello everyone. I promised some of you guys an update, and here it is. For those of you who do not know, this is a 1,400 gallon 12 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot tank that I have turned into an umbee community. All of these smaller umbees are out of this male, which I bred and raised. His name is Noble. Pretty stellar fish. Really happy with him. And will be more so when I get a little better substrate in this bottom of this tank. Most of it is still just straight black from the waterproofing agent. So that kind of washes his color out a little bit, darkens him up at times. He doesn't show his best blues, but still looks pretty awesome. Then his offspring, they're going to be really hard to film just because I just don't quite have enough lighting on this tank. I have beams work LEDs on here, and I had a 6-footer that died, and so I'm one light short of where I'm actually happiest. You can see that these guys are starting to kind of show their potential. As I've told some of you guys, fish in this tank mature at a much different rate than what you typically see in a smaller aquarium. That's, I'm thinking, mostly due to the fact that they're growing so fast. They mature kind of on more of a timeline more than a size scale, I think. You know, the fish that are in this tank will nearly grow twice as fast as the ones in, say, like a 180 gallon setup. This is a pretty awesome female right here. She's actually probably almost 8 inches now. But I have full brothers and sisters to these guys in here that are actually coloring up and looking more mature than the fish in this tank at half the size. So they're not growing as fast, but they're showing their adult colors a little more quickly, and I think that end of the spectrum is more due to the hormone buildups in the smaller tanks. No matter how quick you do water changes in a smaller tank, you're just not going to keep the water quality the same as, you know, a 1,450 gallon tank with over 100 gallons worth of filtration. You just can't do it. So kind of think that's where the rest of that comes from. Anyway, other than that, there's not a whole lot going on. Nothing's really changed from the last time I showed this tank. Mostly just stuff's getting bigger. This is a pretty nice Gorillas black female. She's getting pretty full of eggs. I actually have a big male that I'm going to probably put her in with. Anyway, let's see if I can get some of these guys to come back up here. I first sat down, everything floods up here, and then after they see I'm not feeding them, they'll kind of back off. So see if I can't try and... Sorry for the crummy film work for a second. Let me see. Here's a male. This little guy here, this is a male. Kind of starting to show his potential. Again, I apologize for the poor lighting. It's going to be really hard for you guys to see stuff. Kind of pick out his freckling there. That's probably a 5-inch fish. Another female. Getting the big female here. Biggest fish from the, one of the offspring that I kept. Females typically seem to grow a little faster in the very beginning, and then around the 5 or 6 inch range, the males kind of manifest themselves and start to catch up. I'm actually having a hard time picking out my larger males. I think stuff is actually trying to maybe claim territory a little bit more. Here's another one of smaller males. Let's see. Here's a male. Nope. I think that one's actually maybe. I think that one actually might be a female as well. Anyway, they're still a little bit hard to sex. Like I say, the males are just starting to kind of pop out now. So another couple of months and stuff is going to look drastically different than it does now, because the sex-specific characteristics are starting to show. See if I can get one last kind of a group shot. They're pretty responsive to me tapping on the glass. Anyway, keep this short and sweet. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.